Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome back to my channel, and I forgot something. Alright, I'm back and I think I have everything. Please do not mind the fact that I have a bunch of laundry to do. That's my laundry personally. Got Kai's done. Kai's is more important than my laundry, in my personal opinion. So, I make sure he kind of has his first. So I hope that that's not bothering you guys, just like how my hair. We had piggyback rides today. It's 10:30. I'm about to get ready for the day. But we had piggyback rides today, so of course, like, we put him on our backs, like, right up here, so he can sit on our necks, and he grabs our hair, so it's been an adventure. Let's just say that. I'm actually filming a tutorial today, which I'm super excited about. I have literally everything sitting out. I'm also going to show you guys my absolute favorite makeup brushes, and yeah. So today we are going to be doing what I'm going to call the golden goddess, or maybe the bronze goddess. I don't know. Something like that. It's either golden or bronze. I think I'm going to do bronze, but I might do golden. Just depends on how this look ends up coming out. And I just want to show you guys real fast the nail glue I used this time with these nails, which I've already lost and I'm not reputting them on because I lost them in my friend's car and in Kai's car seat and in Brandon's car and in my mom's car and out there, and I can't find them. So I won't be putting them back on, but I was using the LA Colors Ultimate Hold Super Nail Glue. It's just like this one. It's a little different than the Kiss one. It's better in my opinion, but it doesn't have the brush, so you literally have to tip it up like that and put the glue on like that. So it's definitely better than the Kiss one, for sure. I 100% think that it's better than the Kiss one. I need to get a straw because I'm going to be talking a lot, and I'm drinking pink lemonade today. But anyways, yeah. I literally just showered in hot water, so my body is so dehydrated. So you see me doing this, I'm trying to get moisture back in my skin. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm doing a few different things in my routine for this tutorial. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to start off using my Hard Candy Sheer Envy Pore Defense Primer Serum. This is an okay primer, I think. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. It hasn't broken me out, if that helps anybody. So I just take one pump and I rub it between my fingers, and then I focus where I have pores, which is mostly on my cheeks, and then I put some up here and on my chin. I think that primer should be an extension of your skincare instead of the start for your makeup, which is why I choose to start my primer first to allow it time to sink into my skin, especially because I'm going to be doing concoctions with makeup today, like with actual like foundation, so I'm super excited about that. Alright, so to prime my eyes, of course, I'm using my Milani eyeshadow primer. This is my favorite eyeshadow primer. It's in the shade 01 Nude. I don't know if they have any other shades. So, I've actually used concealer before. I've literally used the concealer that I use under my eyes as an eye primer before in a rush. So you can totally do that. But, I mean, if you have an eye primer like me, like I have an eye primer collection, I would just go ahead and use the eye primers, because, I mean, you already have them. And I'm going to grab my mirror. I'm going to be blending it out with my favorite shadow brush, which is this Luxie Large Shader, I think is what it's called. It's wearing off in this light. It's not really the best, but it looks like this. It came in a BoxyCharm, I think. It is some of my favorite, like Luxie actually has my favorite brushes whatsoever. So does Real Techniques. I always recommend Real Techniques to everybody. Real Techniques is what I started my makeup brush collection off of. So if you're starting out, that's what I recommend. The palette I'm going to be using today, I'm going to be using two. I'm about to introduce a new palette. But I'm going to use the Profusion Sultry palette first. I'm going to take the shade Canny right here on that same shader brush. And going to set that eyeshadow primer. Even if you use concealer, I definitely recommend setting it. I have no idea what video I'm going to post today. I have so many different videos. I'm really proud of myself because I'm back on my role of posting every single day, and I feel really good about myself with it. So what I want to introduce to you guys into my new routine is this Hard Candy x Marilyn Monroe. I got it, by the way. It's the eyeshadow palette. It's called the Silver Screen 2066 palette. So it's got 6 shadows. It's got 3 here and 3 here. So it's got like more natural ones and more neutral or more darker ones. What's unique is that these 2 right here are the only mattes in the shadow parts. Everything else is shimmery. And then it has the blush and it has a highlight. So I'm actually going to be using the highlight as a powder highlight from now on in my routine. So I'm going to show you guys how I use it in this tutorial. But the blush, I might combine it with the blush I use regularly. I don't really know. This one's definitely more pink and more pigmented. Or not pigmented, it's more pink. So, alright. I'm going to take my favorite crease brush whatsoever. Again, a Luxie brush. It's called the Large Eye Blending Brush. Mine actually broke, but I'm keeping it close to heart because I'm going to have my dad super glue it. So I'm actually going to go ahead and use my bronzer from the e.l.f. St. Lucia palette as my transition shade in this tutorial, because I think I am going to do Bronze Goddess, so I want to focus more on that, like more bronzy look. And just building it up. So I personally, this palette, like this product obviously is an old product. Its pigment is not like the best in my personal opinion. So just build it up to however you want it for it to feel satisfactory to you, is what I would say. And I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Color Icon Loose Pigment in the shade 34834 Dom and Cherry on top. I think this is limited edition, but I'm not entirely sure. And I'm using it on the Alamar Cosmetics flat shader brush. This is my favorite shader brush, like for eyeshadow, like to apply like right here. And this is a pigment, so I am going to wet it using my Hard Candy setting spray. So I just wet my brush, and then I'm just going to go ahead and pour the pigment onto my hand, like so. And then take that wet brush, sorry, my mirror is foggy. So I definitely think that this is going to take a couple tries to like build it up. But I'm okay with that. I love Wet n Wild products, so I'm okay with it. If this is a limited edition, I am sorry. You know, just use like whatever you have that is kind of like golden and bronzy and shiny like that. Or, you know, maybe you have this from the collection. I don't know what collection this is from, if it is limited edition. I want to say like Hollywood collection? I don't know. I don't know why I think Hollywood when I look at this color. So I don't know what collection this is from. For some reason, it makes me think that maybe it's from that, like, Wet n Wild had the gold bar highlighter years ago. And it was in a collection. I think maybe these are from that collection, but I don't know. This is gonna kill me and I'm gonna end up looking it up. But it's whatever. Like I said, just build it up to, I mean, your standards. I mean, look at that. That is so shiny and so pretty. Oh my god, I love that. You see, this on my hand is what I want on my eyes. That is my goal in life. I've been watching a lot of Kristen Dominique lately, by the way. The girl has so many tutorials. I'm so excited. I feel like I could learn a lot for my channel just from watching her. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and stop there with this. And cleaning because I need my hand later for my concoction. And going back into this Luxie brush, I'm actually going to take this shade right here. It's that red brown matte for the first time. I haven't even swatched this palette. Brand new. Thought I heard my phone going off. Ooh, that did some darkness, but it added it in the way I wanted it. I'm just lightly putting it in the crease. Just lightly feathering it. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. So we will be going back to that palette. Let's go ahead and start working on the face. Like I said, primer, I feel for me, personally, is an extension of your skincare. So that's why I put primer on and let it sink into my skin before I put anything else on, which is why I start my eye makeup. Alright, so I'm actually going to be using three things. So I'm going to be using my MAC Studio Sculpt SPF 15 foundation in NC 55, which is too dark for me, but it's okay because I make it work. I literally just do a dab, and I have been taking this e.l.f. Hydrating Booster Drops, and I do one drop, which is why I said I needed a clean hand, just one drop, and I'm mixing them together with my finger. And this is what I get, and this is actually what I have been using for foundation. But because I want a bronze look, I'm going to use this Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation, or Beauty Blender Bounce Concealer trial card. First, I'm going to go ahead and apply this. I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Rebel Rose face brush. And I just lightly apply it. This is my favorite foundation brush, you guys. I've heard so many people review this and talk shit about it, and I was so scared because I had already ordered it when they were reviewing it. But I like this brush. I like it a lot, and I like the matching eyeshadow brush. Like, it's not only aesthetically pleasing and it's my style, it's good. It's my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. So, you guys are gonna think I'm crazy. I'm going to take 4.75 in Deep Mocha, and I'm gonna put it around my face to help kind of like bronze it up, I guess. I don't know. This is it's cool tone. Like, you guys can see, it's cool toned. But what I'm kind of hoping it'll do is, like, I don't know, help kind of define a contour, I suppose. Alright, so that's it. And this is the first time I've tried this concealer, so I'm just going to take my face brush. Ooh. Ooh. And just blend. I kind of like that. I definitely got the effect I wanted. And I never put liquid on my chin down here, so I only ever usually do powder. Ooh, definitely dries fast. My son is playing with his uncle right now. It does dry fast. You guys can see, like, I am having to work to blend this. But that's okay. That's okay because it is giving me the effect I wanted in the tutorial I wanted. I like it. I might go buy it. I might go buy this. They actually have a swatch in that trial card of a shade that looks like it would be perfect for me for concealer, so we'll try that later. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use my KKW Beauty contour. I'm using the fair one side to just kind of add a little more and hit points that I didn't hit because I was afraid it would be too dark, which would be like under my lip right here and my nose. Then I'm just putting on my forehead right there. And I'm using my e.l.f. bronzer brush. This is so old. It's like, you guys can see how like old it is. I mean, they don't even make the white packaging like this anymore. But it's stuck with me thick and thin. It has stuck with me thick and thin. And this blends out onto my skin like literally nothing. Like butter. Just so nice. By the way, I think I'm going to stream games. So I'm setting up my Sims 3 characters because I don't know when I'm going to be able to do it, but I want to have it ready. I'm using the matching KKW Beauty light part. I'm going to go in with light 1. Light 1 is the matte highlight, which is actually perfect. I put some here. I cut here and I cut here. And I always think of a weed leaf tree because I think of Jeffree Star when I do my forehead. But in reality, it just looks like a snowflake, like the top of a snowflake to me. And I don't have a favorite brush for this, so I'm just going to use my Real Techniques buffing brush. You guys can see it does help to not only clean up contour, but to lighten specific parts of my face, because I do use a darker foundation. And then I'm taking light 2, which is the shimmery part, put it here on my Cupid's bow, and right there on my nose. And I don't use a brush, I use my ring finger right here to blend it out. So, I love my boy. Alright. Next, I am using this Tarte Tarteist Pro Glow Liquid Highlighter in the shade Exposed. And this is a gold one, so it's actually perfect for a bronze goddess glow. Just doing a strip right here, like that. And using my sponge, I'm going to use the butt of my sponge. And I do take it above my brow. And next I'm using my LA Colors Conceal It Concealer in the shade CC569 Fair. Kai just doesn't want to take a nap. When I'm done filming, he's going to take a nap. And I'm just going to cover my whole under eye. I don't ever do this anymore, but I'm going to do it for this tutorial. That's perfect, honestly, like this is perfect for me. Then I'm taking this tip, so it's May 22nd when I'm filming this. I'm not cleaning this because this sponge literally goes bad, it expires in June, so I will change sponge in a few days. I think I'm going to post my review on this sponge actually. I'm very happy with my channel right now. I don't think I've ever said that, but I am. I'm very happy with it. I'm so happy with this concealer. It's so pretty. So again, I don't have a favorite brush for this, so I'm going to just use this one. This is the Real Techniques 029 brush. Use my Wet n Wild Coverall Powder in Fair. I have dry skin, so I just set my under eyes. I won't set the rest of my face, which is why I use all my creams and liquids beforehand. I actually have specific stuff I like using these certain brushes for. But right now I'm just using them for whatever I need to use certain ones for. Alright, brow time. This is my favorite brush for my brows. And it came in a kit for Christmas years ago and doesn't have a name or a brand. But anyways, it looks like this. It came from Walmart, if that helps. And I'm using my Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel in the shade 250 Blonde Blonde. And I don't think I've done an updated brow routine. So you guys are in for a little treat on how I've been doing my brows. My boyfriend loves it though. So I literally just take the brush on the brush. get the product really good and coated on my brush. Like so, and then I just feather it in. I found that this works perfect for me. And my boyfriend likes this brow. Like, he loves it. It matches my roots, so it's perfect. And just doing the same thing on the other side. I don't even brush my brows anymore. I found that this kind of just does it all. Brushes them, coats them, puts them in place, and sets them. And it looks a little intense because I don't have the rest of my makeup on. So let's go ahead and get to that. So I'm going to go ahead and go back into this palette that I was trying to open from the wrong side. Take this little Wet n Wild brush and take this shimmery white right here in the palette and use that for a brow bone highlight. I won't put an inner corner highlight in though, just brow bone. Like that, and then I'm going to take my Eco Tools. I think this is called the pencil brush, but it's wiped off. And I'm just going to take this shade from the Marilyn Monroe palette, put that under my eyes. It works so good. I kind of like the Marilyn Monroe palette. Hard Candy did a really good job. So this is actually my favorite brush to use under my eyes, surprisingly. Alright, next I'm going to go ahead and use this ColourPop BFF Cream Gel Liner in the shade Get Paid. It's just a rose gold shade. I wanted something metallic-y and gold. And I'm putting it, of course, in the waterline. Alright, and next I'm using my Fenty Fly Liner in the shade Because I'm Black. And I don't know if I want to do a wing or not. Let me decide real fast. I think I'm just going to do a line. I think that a wing would be too much. Of course, you do you, and if you want a wing, do a wing. You recreate this look. Alright. That's my favorite eyeliner, by the way, like liquid eyeliner wise. Taking my Wet n Wild lash curler to curl my lashes. We're almost done with the eyes. Alright, I'm still trying out these other products. The Hard Candy X Marilyn Monroe Lash Primer, I'm still trying it out, even though I don't really like it. At least I don't think I do. probably won't see this in very many more videos. Alright, and this is my favorite mascara, hands down, the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It is just the regular, it's not the waterproof one, although I do want to try the waterproof one. So you definitely don't need a lash primer. I'm just testing it out, like I said. So, like not all these products you need. You know, that lash primer you don't need. I just got mascara on my face. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna wait for it to dry and then I'm gonna flick it away, which I'll probably end up flicking it away at the end of the video. Just make sure it's getting dried. Alright, and I'm also trying out this Hard Candy X Marilyn Monroe Lash Diamond Topper. Not my favorite. I'm just letting you guys know that now. I can tell you that. I'm still trying it out though. We're really giving these products a fair go before I say farewell. I just think they suck. At least the mascaras do. Alright. Next, I am going to bronze and blush. Going back into my e.l.f. bronzing brush. I'm taking my e.l.f. contour kit in St. Lucia. Going in with my bronzer. I'm really going to go heavy-handed with this because this is a bronze goddess look. I want it to look like I just came back from the beach. This would honestly be makeup I would wear to the beach. I'm not freaking kidding. I've been wanting to go to the beach. I'm actually thinking of going to the neighborhood pool with my neighbor in Kai because he has swim diapers and he has really cute swimsuit. It's Mickey Mouse. It's so cute. I want him to give it a try. Because, I mean, he is 10 months. I don't have a favorite blush brush, so I'm just going to use this Ulta. I think this is a blush brush. Yeah, this is a blush brush. And I'm going to first take the blush. So I honestly have always thought that this blush is just not pigmented enough for me. No matter how heavy-handed I go. Which is why I am going to go ahead and give this blush in this palette a try. And we're going to see if it does anything. Not really. At least on one cheek. Not really. I just don't like this. Like, I love the color of these blushes. I really do. The light pink. The powdery light pink. But it's just not a good color for my skin. Alright. That was a fail. Fortunately. I'm going to go ahead and do the highlighter, though. I'm going to take, this is a Moda Pro brush that came in BoxyCharm. I don't know the name of it. It never had a name. But it looks like this. It also comes apart for me. I'm going to have my dad glue it. It's one of my favorite highlighting brushes. Probably my favorite because I always reach for it. Because it just spreads the highlight out very beautifully. The only thing I'm not very happy about is the pan size. I was afraid that this brush wouldn't get it, but I'm just kind of pinching it, so that way it just gets the highlight. And I'm trying the highlight, and it sucks. Maybe if I use a different brush, I'll like it. I don't know. It just doesn't look like it's coming up on my skin. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these because I don't know if these are okay. So that's the blush. It's very, very light. Like, it's literally like lighter than my skin tone. So that's why that didn't show up. But this is honestly a color I can use for highlights. So it should be showing up. So I'm gonna use my finger because Bronze Goddess needs a highlight. Well, that didn't really help either. Even applying it with your fingers doesn't help. It's smooth when you swatch it, but it's glittery. Like, it's definitely very chunky and glittery, especially when I applied it with my finger. You know, I could see glitter chunks. I'm gonna actually see if I can get this off. I'll be right back. Alright, you can kind of see where it was at. I'm actually gonna have to fix that with the brush. Like, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and fix it with the brush. I'll be back. Alright, that works for me. Because I'm a hermit, I don't go places. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this look off using the Kylie Jenner lip liner. It's the shade Bear. I was watching Kristen Dominique. She was reviewing some Kylie Jenner lip liners, and she said she thought the lip liners were a different shade than the lipsticks themselves. I've never noticed that. And then I'm taking the Bear liquid lipstick. My favorite liquid lipstick ever. And I'm gonna go get my baby. Perfect. I'm gonna let it dry. Taking my Hard Candy Sheer Envy Longwear Setting Spray. He wants to see me, so I'm gonna go snuggle my baby. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. If you did, let me know by liking this video. It lets me know you guys enjoy my makeup content. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed so you can join my Boo family, watch my channel grow, and enter my current subscriber giveaway. If you're curious on that current subscriber giveaway, just check the description box of the most recently uploaded video on my channel. It has what you can win, how you can enter, and when it will end. Ring that bell to be notified of all my future uploads. Get the comment section, start talking down below about this makeup look. If you recreate it, that also will automatically enter you into my giveaway. You just have to tag me on it on Instagram, which my Instagram is the same as my YouTube. So I'll see you guys there. Let me know if you guys recreate this look. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.